The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner Podcast. My name is Chris Canty, and we're back with the great debaters, Christopher Bird, folding the dishes, and we have Walter Whitens. We might have Mark on the show later. He was in trouble. Siobhan beat his ass, so he'll be back. He'll be back on the show. He'll be back on the show in a few. Shout out to all the members.
I can't wait till we get a soundboard.
Shout out to all the members in the KrisCross Corner Podcast Facebook group. Stay active and join the conversation each week. Link is in the description below. Follow the podcast on social media, KrisCross Corner on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and our YouTube page. Go to KrisCross Corner. Click subscribe. Enjoy the content. Listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you're listening on Anchor, please go to the support tab and support for $5 a month. Or if you don't have the app or don't know where to go to anchor.fm/KrisCrossCorner/support to sustain future episodes. Payment link is in the description below. Thank you for your support. We thank you from KrisCross Studios and the great debaters. Thank you. Okay. Now, it's been a while, y'all. It's been 2 weeks since I put an episode out. It's been a long day. Anyway, what you doing, Detroit? What you doing, Detroit?
Oh, y'all doing everything.
We got a lot of things going on.
Detroit,
y'all already out the hook.
They've been busy.
I'm off for 2 weeks, and the city of Detroit got a Ford Mustang Mach-E patrol car.
What?
Ooh!
Of all the things to get, you got a Mustang Mach-E.
Ooh.
You couldn't get a Dodge Demon. You couldn't get a Hellcat.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Pause. Wait, do you mean to tell me that we're literally getting to the point in history where all the police cars are going Need for Speed style?
Yes, which they should, because Madison Heights got a Durango SRT. I was like, damn, they really serious on I-75.
Hey, but I get it though, because I have been in cars that have been going 150 plus on I-75 before. So like,
these are the words of Walter Whit, not the words of.
If it's a Mustang,
hey, I was young and dumb. All right, leave it at that.
What'd you say?
I'm about to say, if it's a Mustang Mach-E, like at sticker price, that's going for at least 40-50 grand, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but I get why they do it, because electric cars have absolutely no torque.
True.
So if you need to step on the gas and get after somebody, you can with no problem.
They go get me anyway. Speaking of not getting me, man, the $1 billion Illinois winner can only get $450 million if he chooses to get the whole thing.
That's a lot.
Because the lump sum. Illinois taxes are ridiculous. I looked it up. I was like, God dang. I would hate to live in Illinois.
Crazy.
Well, what would it be if the winning ticket was here?
I mean,
it'll be more than 450 million.
I'm pretty sure it would be under 7.
It'll be way under 7. It'd be like 650 or 7.
Like
almost
650.
You still good.
650. It's still a lot more than 400. If I get a $1.2 billion lottery, I won a lottery, and there was like the Spider-Man scene when he was giving out the money, and he didn't give him all the money. He was like, the ad said 3,000.
Bro, imagine.
Here's 100.
Imagine if that was in New York.
Fam,
Ooh.
They'd be like,
probably get like 2.
I'm saying you're taking home $100 million today. Son.
They'd be like, here's a loony. Flip it to him. That board said 1.2 billion.
Right.
No, they'd be like, all right, no, it's like, you got 1.2 billion and we'll let you take it, but you can only spend it on Boardwalk in New Jersey.
That's disrespect.
And like the part that don't exist no more after Sandy. Like,
dang.
They'd be like, oh, that's kind of rude, but I'll take the money, I guess.
Take the money and go.
Look, honestly, I get the lump sum, but I would take because you can do lump sum or like a 20-year payout or something like that.
Yeah, I'll take the taxes.
I'm gonna say I take the payout because you get more money in the long run.
Mm-hmm. Still go to work, chill, Would I go to work if I won $1.2 billion?
I would.
Spread out for 20 years? I probably would.
I would. I'd be bored.
Actually, in Michigan, do you have to say your name, right? You have to let your name be known.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I think that's in any state.
No, some states you can remain anonymous. Because I know that in South Carolina, when that one guy won like the $2 billion one, almost $2 billion one, he had to say his name. He was like, "My name is." I was like, "Shit, I'm your cousin Chris Canty. I'm your long lost cousin from another color, and then definitely another mother." Speaking of other colors, civil rights activist, Celtics legend Bill Russell has passed away at the age of 88. Long life,
man.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
I'll just say that, I know a lot of people, talk about, the Martin Luther King, the Malcolm X, the Rosa Parks or whatnot, the Jackie Robinsons of the world. Bill Russell, literally one of those guys who literally paved the way for what you see, what the NBA grew to be and what it is, really today, especially when it comes to, diversity, when it comes to, a lot of African Americans even being in the league. Because, I can't imagine all the stuff that he had to go through, especially in Boston, at the height of the civil rights movement, around his time when he was playing and such. I mean, the brother literally left,
Boston.
And I know that, most of the time he's even out in public where he's presenting the Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy, and I get that and such. But I mean, the guy's legacy outside of winning, outside of the championships he's won, it's more than just winning. It's what he did for for the entire race and for his people in sports. So there's a lot of legends in the NBA, but there are very few icons. He's one of them.
And speaking of iconic, go ahead, Walter.
Oh no, you go.
Speaking of iconic moments, Go ahead.
Wait. Oh yeah, because I while we're on that, I wanted to bring up Nichelle Nichols, who also passed away at the age of 88 the other day. Because I know that I know Bill Russell was huge in the sports community, but I always grew up a nerd, and Lieutenant Uhura was always I always thought it was cool. Well, yeah, but she was she was one of the first major Black actresses to be on TV. Not only that, she was the first Black actress to share a kiss with a white actor on screen or something like that. Not only that, but a lot of people don't know this, but she was a legitimate NASA engineer.
Oh, I did not know that.
She was a rocket scientist.
Interesting. Take that, Zoe Saldana. I'm playing.
Oh.
Speaking of great women, the England women's national team drew the largest soccer crowd in country history when they went to the Women's Euro Championship and won against arch rival Germany.
I know that pissed off a lot of the pro league teams.
Yes,
considering all the Premier teams that the Premier League team that have in England, that is saying something.
But to say I know that had to piss off that pissed off the Red Devils, that pissed off Crystal Palace, that pissed off Arsenal, that pissed off
that freaking pissed off freaking David Beckham for the national team for England.
Good. I'm about to say Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal.
I know the Red Devils were sitting there man, we got Ronaldo and we can't ever get this kind of crowd.
Never. I mean, they could, if they were better, but it's all about Liverpool now because they got all the stars.
Yeah,
it's because Liverpool. Yeah,
Liverpool got cash. You know who their owners are?
Liverpool is stacked.
They got money.
Actually, LeBron is a part owner, right?
Yeah, he is a part owner.
This much owner, but
it don't matter.
You guys know that Ryan Reynolds bought a team?
Who?
I gotta check up real quick because I know he bought one.
Fact check.
I know that Will Ferrell was one of the owners for LAFC. I know that much. And then guess who went to LAFC? Gareth Bale went to LAFC, which is crazy because that's what I did in FIFA on the PS3. On the PS4, man. I mean, I'm not that old.
So Wrexham. Yeah.
What team is
they're
this?
They're definitely a smaller team, but they're in 5th or 4th tier for football.
4th tier.
Yeah.
So they're DCFC.
Basically, no. Him and another actor, they legitimately bought a football team, and kind of turned it around. It's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, they bought it. They own it.
Oh snap! So they're like major owners, like not like the small ownerships.
Yeah. No. They own the team.
Okay.
I mean, if we're talking about like Fenway Sports Group and such, who's like literally almost like a sports monopoly in and of their own self. The chief or majority owner of Fenway Sports Group would be John Henry, who I believe last year, his net worth as of November of last year is around $3.6 billion and such. And we consider that this is the same team who owns the Red Sox, Liverpool, Fenway Park. I want to say the Pittsburgh Penguins as well.
No. Go to PSG. You think that's a lot of money? The PSG owners own oil.
We're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about PSG today. I don't want to scream.
That's trillions of dollars. That's a prince right there. He's like, oh, did you see that they have what's it called, the Real Housewives of Dubai? Did you see that commercial?
I did not see
please.
That. I was like, this cannot be real. And I looked it up. I was like, this is ridiculous. What are they going to talk about? So my husband just bought another country.
Literally,
my husband just bought Mount Everest. I'm just gonna go and sleep right here.
People at PSG.
Oh my god! This is wait. This is an actual thing.
Yes, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Like Dubai's not struggling with anything right now. Like you don't need people to go to Dubai.
Dubai's not struggling at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like Dubai is probably the sickest place on earth.
It is.
I'm jealous. Isn't like somebody in like Saudi Arabia was about to like build some type of crazy skyscraper for like $1 trillion or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be like the longest skyscraper, the quote unquote tallest, but it's gonna be like a longest. It's gonna be a long sky. It's gonna be long along a coast. Like it's gonna take up like a whole city, but it's gonna be a huge skyscraper. It's gonna cost over $1 trillion. I'm like,
man, the future is here, man.
Like, are we really trying to make like what is going on?
And
spend your money wisely, folks.
And consider that PSG, that obviously you got Neymar, you got Messi, you got Mbappe and such.
I'll say PSG is also really stacked.
They're stacked, but
they're stacked. But
I thought some people left. I know that they're going to keep Mbappe. Messi said he's leaving.
I wouldn't.
Who's leaving?
I would do whatever it takes to keep Neymar and Mbappe.
Just keep Mbappe. Neymar can come to MLS.
Here's a question:
Messi and Neymar on Miami in a bundle deal.
Wait. Here's a question: is Salah still playing? Because
Salah,
yeah,
Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. Yeah, he's still playing.
Oh, he's still playing. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I think he's in our group for the World Cup.
I'm pretty sure Ibrahimovic. I'm pretty sure he's still playing.
I forgot about Ibrahimovic. I think he's playing.
When he came
okay, but those kicks though, man, those goals are ridiculous.
Bro, you said you got to play the whole 45. He was like, "No, man, I'm done. I scored 2 goals for y'all in the first 20 minutes."
20 minutes, and everybody went crazy. They were like, "What?"
And I was like, "Bro, get this man off the field."
Please do us all a favor.
So our group where are we at? Hold on. United States is in. We're with Iran, England, and Wales. It's gonna be rough, y'all.
Wait, what? What is that?
We're gonna be with Iran, Wales, and England. That's our group.
Yeah, look, Iran's gonna be like, look, this is for the nuclear deal we had to strike and just take us down. It's like,
if you lose against us, we send more people. I was like, shit, should we win? We got to pass the
lose against us.
We just got to get past the group stage.
It's like if you lose against us, we start the nuke program again. It's like, no, please, God, no. No. Oh, no.
We got bigger fish to fry. We got Nancy Pelosi going to Taiwan and shit, started the whole war with China.
I'm like, why are we doing this?
I was like, Democrats, this is what we didn't want.
We didn't want this. I'm like,
we talked about this. We had a whole plan and everything. We got the House, we got the Senate, we got the president, God damn it.
You just didn't have the
Supreme Court. I gotta admit, even I was like, are you serious? Are we actually doing this?
Speaking of Are You Serious? We're going to move on to a good segment of mine that I started in the past few weeks with WYD Detroit. We're going to go to, drum roll, please.
No.
We're going to do, we don't have a sound machine. Anyway, stupid criminals in Detroit. Now, can you believe this shit happened? All right. So 6 teens, we're going to start with this one because this one's kind of funny, but it's not funny. 6 teens beat a bus driver. And guess what they got away with?
Aggravated assault.
No, they got away with $7. 6 teens got away with $7. So each teen gets $1 and got to split the last dollar 7 ways.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm very serious. Just dumb criminals. First of all, you beat up a bus driver, which really isn't making a lot of money anyway. So you're not going to get anything from him.
Why would you?
And then you're teenagers in the summertime, which means if people know who you are, they're going to report you.
I just want to know where this happened. That's all I want to know.
The police going to be like, we're going to search your son's house. What are you trying to find? $1.
I just want to know where this happened. That's all I want to know.
I think it was on the west side.
Oh, of course it'll be on the west side.
They said Losser and 7 Mile, I think. I don't know. And I was like, shit, that's down the street from my house.
Shoot, I thought you were about to say Finkel and St. Mary's.
Oh, no.
Finkel and St. Mary's.
Not St. Mary's. I forgot that St. Mary's was between Greenfield and Southfield. I was like, dang, that's close to Southfield.
No, I ain't figured about that. I ain't figured about that.
Another one. Some more dumb criminals. We got a car hauler. You know, car haulers. You know, they're truckers. You know, they make a lot of money. You know, they make a living. So you know, when they have to take a nap, you know, they're gonna take a nap. So one of these car haulers took a nap. He woke up and he had people at gunpoint. He was like, "Bro, we want a Dodge Charger off this car hauler. Get it for us." So this man was like, "Okay." He gave him the Charger, and guess what these niggas did? They took the Charger.
Yeah.
You know the cars on the car haulers have trackers on them.
Yeah.
Police got these motherfuckers.
I mean, it's so. I'm pretty sure it's been said once, but I'll say it again. It is never worth your life.
None.
It's never.
I can find another job. I can't find another life.
You can't. I'm just gonna say this about the driver for the car haul. I'm gonna say this. Why didn't you nap in Royal Oak?
That's probably where he napped.
Okay, though.
That was like, run that Charger. You
could have put the kids in a nap.
I mean, they can still rob you in Canton in Royal Oak.
I mean, yeah,
it's a car hauler. You know, they see a Charger, they be like, let's follow that bitch. If you're a criminal and you're listening to this podcast, please don't listen to what I just said. Anyway.
Wait. How do criminals even have access to this anyways? I want to say, like, well, let's hope that the criminals who...
It's been 3 weeks. I got a whole bunch. Now, we have the next one. We have a baby is in critical condition after eating her mom's heroin in Roseville.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, wait, what?
A baby is in critical condition after eating her mom's heroin.
This is why...
This is why, first of all, if you have drugs, keep them away from your kids. Just keep drugs away from your kids. And before that, just don't do it.
This is why there need to be a serious conversation as far as, do parents need to have a license to have kids?
I don't know what's wrong with her, bro. She's high.
No, because we are not at the point in we are not at the point in we are not at the point in the American dystopia yet.
Yes,
we have to have a license to have kids. That is not where we are.
Yes, we are.
The American diaspora. This is when we had to have licenses for parenting.
That's the hell we are.
What's that in the mouth, heroin?
It was only a 20-year program, but it worked surprisingly well.
Well, I didn't need to bring that shit back then.
Goodness gracious. Oh, my look. I think I have more. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay, give us like 3 more.
Oh, I got 2 more. Here we go. Stupid criminals in Detroit. Which one should I do first? Oh, I'm going to do this one.
Do both of them.
A couple. I'm going to do both of them. A couple, speaking of both, a couple was ticketed. There were 2 different cars. They were ticketed for both speeding. They were both arrested on the same night by the same cop. One was going 126 miles per hour. The other one was 112 miles per hour.
Where are they driving at?
I don't know, but they both got caught and they both got arrested.
Were they driving on the lodge? Like,
I have no idea.
My God.
You gotta be some. You gotta. I don't know.
You not if you're driving on 96 or whatnot and such, past Middle Belt. Okay, I get that.
They're cracking down on Middle Belt though.
They are.
The Livonia police don't play. They'll be on the exit ramps.
So my mom. So when I started driving, my mom made two things very clear. Redford cops and Livonia cops don't play.
They don't. No. Huntington Woods don't play either. I was Ubering, so at Coolidge and 696.
Yeah.
There's a huge speed trap. So I was like, I'm gonna go around this guy. So we get to the intersection at 696 and Coolidge, and there's this car in the middle of the road. I'm like, why is there a car in the middle of the road? I was like, that's a Huntington police car. This nigga was out here with the speed gun like this. I was like, I'm at a red light, nigga. He can't get me. But he's trying to get the people going like on the green light when they zoom past to get to 10 Mile on 696. I was like, snap, that could have been me.
I mean, so my thing is like, why does it matter how much I accelerate if I stay within the speed limit? That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter.
Because some cops will, like, if you're at a red light and they're next to you and you accelerate too fast, they'll pull you over.
Which is stupid.
Which is dumb because I didn't even break a law yet.
It's like, officer, did I break a law? The speed
it's
limit
because
says
I'm
55.
black.
It's like the speed limit says 55, but when you clocked me, I checked my speed and I was only going 42.
Mm-hmm. I like it when the cops pull me over. They be like, "Hey, man, you were going." No, the judge. I did a hearing for my speeding ticket. The judge put me out.
Oh wait, which one?
The Dearborn one.
Damn.
The judge put me out, bro. He was like, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. The cop is here. She could vouch for me. I didn't know where I was. I was going a little fast. I'm sorry. And the cop was like, yeah, he didn't put up any fight. I said, come to court, and and I didn't pay nothing, and I got no points. But then the judge was like, he pulled up the ticket like this. He was like, sir, you're going 52 and a 25.
God damn.
Everybody on the Zoom call went, I was like, yeah, laugh at me. I still ain't got no points on this license, bitch.
Hey.
Man, I should have fought the last one I got, because the guy, I turned out of my neighborhood onto the road, and this dude in like a Ford Edge was just like on my bumper the entire way. So I sped up to get off of him, and the cop pulled me over. He goes, see how fast we were going? And I was like, I really there was a guy on my bumper. He goes, I understand that, but I clocked you going 16 over. And I was like, oh, I'm terribly sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta write you something, man. I was like, I understand, but like, he goes, you can find it. And I was like, I might, and then I didn't, because honestly, it was like, it's not worth it. I'll just pay like the $110 or whatever it was.
Like, if there's no points, if it means no points, I'll just pay the fine. But if there's points, I'll be in court like, I want my turn. But it was like criminal court too. I was like, the ticket people were like the last people to go up. I had to go against like criminals. Like, I can't be lumped in. I thought we were gonna go first, so we get the judge when he's happy. This judge was like, one guy was like, man, stop going over that bitch's house. It's called domestic abuse for a reason. I was like, maybe I should get these ducats ready for this ticket. I was like, mommy, do you have $200? I'm gonna have to pay this ticket. But he was happy. He looked and he was like, sir, you're going 52 and a 25. I said, hey man. It's just, hey man, it's a Jeep Compass. You never know how fast you're going.
You're right.
It's a Jeep.
Especially when you first get the Jeeps, you never know how fast you're going. Until you look at the speedometer, you'd be like, shit, I gotta slow down.
That's how it is in my car. Like, I was driving the other day and just driving. I wasn't trying to speed or anything. And I looked down and I'm going 90, and I was like, wait, let me slow down.
Let me just calm down a bit.
Let me just take my foot off the accelerator a little bit there. Like, I didn't even know I was picking up speed. I was just driving. Cars were driving with me. A couple of them passing me. Some of them weren't. I was like, man.
Wait a minute.
Like, man,
that's a good segue, Walter. That's a good segue for this one.
Caught 94 on a good day, man.
Speaking of catching 94 on a bad day, and going from 0 to 100 is real quick. So the police was following this group of people with ATVs driving down the street, speeding down the street. They confiscated the ATVs from this huge group, this biker gang. The biker gang then comes to the impound lot to steal their bikes away. All on camera.
Oh my
they
God,
go back to the impound lot.
That's perfect.
I was like, oh my gosh. Stupid criminals in Detroit. That's been this segment this week in Stupid Criminals in Detroit.
Oh man, that's so sad, but that's hilarious.
If you have another story for Stupid Criminals in Detroit, please send them to me at KrisCross Corner on Instagram.
This is why I am gradually starting to lose faith in the human race. Because what the fuck can you think to even do such a thing? Damn it! Like,
it's like they stole our cars. We're gonna take them back. Idiot. They thought it was Sandlot. It's like the ball's over there. We gotta get it.
Like, come on, man. Like, why? Why?
Goodness gracious. All right. So we had a huge scare in college basketball in the last few weeks because Rutgers might get Bronny. It's a might. Really? A huge might.
I mean, that's so good. I mean, the guy's getting like a D1 offer. That's pretty good for him.
It's a good for him, but it's bad for Michigan State.
No, I thought Bronny was going straight to the NBA.
I don't think he can.
Either that or he could go to to G League Ignite stuff and just already start making like at least 100,000.
Because Rutgers was like, "Yo, here's the paperwork. Commit." He was like, Big Ten or money. I mean, he can get money in both because the NIL, but
because they also they're allowing people to get paid for
as they should.
They should, they should.
Because think about this,
I want to say that just based on the system, people are making money off you. You should be able to make some money too. If they weren't making money off this, college sports should just be not paid. But the thing is, the NCAA is making so much money off these athletes. These athletes should be compensated for something.
Just look at March Madness alone. Like
they had a basketball court this small. The Superdome is this big. How the fuck am I going to see a basketball game from the nosebleeds?
Tell me. Can you like? I'm pretty sure that I don't know if they ever did it, but I'm very sure that there was a national championship game inside of AT&T Stadium. I'm pretty sure that it was.
There was.
And my thing,
one at Ford Field too.
Yeah.
And then, see, Ford Field, I can understand. At least you can actually see things. But if
you can't. Not a basketball game.
Okay, yeah, but like honestly, it's just. But like, I think the current
this would be a good time.
I think the current deal right now for March Madness with CBS and Turner Sports, I'm pretty sure that it's like maybe a $2 or $3 billion TV deal that runs all the way through like 2034 or 5 or something like that. I'm telling you, like,
it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of money.
Just that alone, like, come on. And now that
this might be a good time to point out.
Well, and then
this might be a good time to.
To what? What'd you say, Walter?
I'll say this might be a good time to point out, though. I kind of understand what you mean. It's like Ford Field, I know, has a capacity of about 64,000 to 65,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely get that they should at least pay. I mean, it's not college football level, which is in my mind absolutely ridiculous that the biggest stadiums in the country are all college football stadiums. I
mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. But like I get what you mean though. I do think that it's fair that they paid for that.
Oh yeah.
Or they can pay, or they can make a profit off of the NCAA making a profit off of them. Because if I'm in a like a group of like 100, 800, 10,000 people, like if I'm at Michigan Stadium, Michigan's making $150, $200 million a year off of the stadium alone, right? Like
some of those tickets are like $1,000. So imagine $1,000 times 110,000 people.
Yeah, so it makes sense. I get it, but man, that's crazy though. Because I remember there was a thing. Because I remember somebody asked Bronny, like, "Are you going to take your dad's number?" He's like, "No," because I want to be LeBron James Jr. kind of.
Yeah, I'm Bronny.
Right, like, right. But they were like, "Oh yeah, no, coming in this," or somebody's like, "Yeah, coming in this unknown number. LeBron James Jr. Whoever
Motor City Cruise. If you're listening,
right?
Sign Bronny. I'll get 5 bundles of season tickets.
Hey,
and give them away on the podcast.
The Fort Wayne Man, and I'll put them in there too.
The what? What'd you say?
The Fort Wayne Man Ants.
Who?
That's the NBA G League affiliate of the Pacers.
Who?
Continue.
Motor City Cruise. Please get Bronny.
We still got a few with Indiana, man.
We're not going to know Indiana.
And people in our state, in our court. What are you doing, man?
Right.
We ain't forget about that.
Why y'all gotta get on me about this, man? Why?
Hey, man, we're just speaking facts.
Look, it's not my fault that the Malice and the Palace was between the Pacers. It's just a matter of the fact that you happen to be in the Pacers vicinity, and that's
the Palace brawl, man. Come on.
We have breaking news. The voice of the Dodgers for decades, Vin Scully, has passed away at 94.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just popped up on my screen.
Oh wow, yeah, no, that is wow.
Listen, everybody.
Everybody's dying.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me go and put the money line in for the Dodgers to win the World Series this year. So lock it in. Lock that parlay in right now.
Or at least go to the what is it, ALS?
Mm-hmm.
ALS, whatever it's called. I don't know. ALCS. When I'm not trying to get canceled. So hey, Werner's Black Cherry, y'all. Werner's Black Cherry. What y'all think?
Hold up, real quick. Can we send people to protect the Buffer brothers? Because like we can't lose no more announcers.
Man, bump the Buffers. We can get more Buffers.
Hey, no. We need both of them.
We got Justin Roberts at AEW.
When did I even watch AEW?
I've never seen an AEW episode. The only one I've seen was the first episode of Dynamite. That is it. I've never seen another episode. I haven't seen
going. Okay, so what I'm hearing is going from a league nobody watches to a drink nobody's going to drink. I honestly don't think the Black Cherry Burners is going to be that bad.
I hate Burners to begin with, but I might.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold up, pause. What?
I don't like Burners. It's not my favorite.
How do you live in Michigan and hate Burners?
I could be from Michigan, hate Burners. I was sure I was giving it to it when I was sick, but it was medicine to me, so I hate medicine. So Burners has always been associated as medicine.
Because Burners is Dr. McGillicuddy's magic cure-all. Okay, like it.
What?
You remember that scene? You remember that scene from Everybody Hates Chris? Or where he's like, it's like, oh yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's like you having a heart attack? Burners. Your arm fell off? Burners.
Like, yeah.
Hey, look, yeah. I'm gonna. Hey, guys, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm in a good mood. I just won my money line from the Tigers game and such. I put 2 in. I just won by 30. That's good, y'all.
Won by 30.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
Money line, man. I'm telling you, man. So Detroit Tigers for one day.
Hey, man,
you got my full support. Cause we playing like shit this year, but today y'all did good. Y'all did good. Good job.
Good job.
We speaking of like people who have way too much money, the Illiches, man, they own, because they own the Tigers and the Pistons and the Wings, right?
No, they just own the Tigers and Red Wings.
They're the Tigers and Red Wings. The Fords on the line. They probably will always on the line.
I didn't say that. I didn't say who owns the Pistons?
Tom Gores and Platinum Equity Firm.
Okay.
In Beverly Hills, California. He's like, I love Detroit. I love it. But you live at 90210. Like, stop talking. If you're listening to this, Tom, I love you.
Hey, look, LeBron James. Look, I ain't gonna lie though. 90210 was a little bit better than 48223. Like, that's just the.
I'm gonna say.
No, it's not. We're gonna make our own 90210. If Detroit, we got Gucci coming.
If the Tigers are listening to this right now, if the Tigers are listening to this right now, fire Al Avila today. Like, fire him. Get rid of him.
Just clean house. Just get rid of the whole team. Even Miguel. Just get rid of him.
Oh no! Don't get rid of Miguel.
No, get rid of him. No, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
No, you don't lost your mind.
No. This is why the Detroit Tigers are losing. You're holding on to Miguel Cabrera. Bring back. You might as well bring back You might as well bring back Ojoni ass too. You might as well bring him back.
I would not be mad if look. No, because every team needs one player to rally. Every team needs one player to rally behind, whether they're good or bad, and that's Miguel, man. We love.
How many wins did I give the Tigers this year?
The what?
How many wins did I give the Tigers this year?
I don't remember. 40? I don't remember.
I'm gonna go 40. At least 40.
No, you didn't.
I gave them 40, and they're at 42.
No,
so
you didn't. Hold on.
I actually don't know what you did.
Let me get the book.
Yeah, get the book. Get the book out.
Oh, there's a book.
Hey, we keep them.
Not here for the book.
We keep them receipts. We keep
them receipts. I wrote it down though.
I was not here for the book. I see.
Hey man, we keep.
There's sections, Walter. Look at there's sections. Oh, bullshit things Kris says. Let me see.
Sir, I cannot with you.
I don't know what he said. However, there are players that we rally around and keep a franchise. I mean, for us fans, like Zetterberg was for the Red Wings. Yeah, Miggy's for the Tigers. Stafford was for the Lions.
Stafford was for the Lions.
Steve Yzerman too. Let's throw him in there too.
Not Stevie Y. Stevie Y retired when he needed to retire.
Stevie Y was still good when he retired.
Because it's hockey. All you gotta do is skate.
But still, like when you think about like those Red, like the core of the Red Wings and two that you think about it.
Stevie Y, yeah, when the Red Wings were good, not when they were like in mediocrity.
And Chris Osgood too.
Wow, you're really holding on to that 08 title, huh?
You're really holding on
to that title.
What you been holding on to that?
He's naming off the whole school. He's naming off the whole list. You might as well put Lindstrom in there too. Let's throw him in.
Let's throw Jimmy Howard in there too.
You know how bad it was? We can't even get standing only tickets no more. Remember Joe Louis Arena? Man. We had to get standing room only.
You will literally have to like park out, like camp out for days to get like season tickets back then. Like nowadays, you can just. I mean, it's a different time, man.
White people just different. They be like, man, you can't go down the steps without playing. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm trying to sit down.
Exactly. I'm trying to enjoy the game.
Not allowed. You can't do it. You can't enjoy the game anymore.
You can't enjoy it. I'm trying to get. They had the best ice cream sandwiches though at Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those was it Blue Ribbon, Blue Bunny, whatever they're called.
That's fair.
Oh man.
Speaking of ice cream.
Speaking of things that actually, speaking of ice cream, Mystical was now arrested for multiple rape, false imprisonment, robbery, and they say etc., which means there's way more stuff he's being charged with, but we'll find out at a later time. So if you see Mystical on the street, just remember the song, Danger!
Watch
your ass. Watch yourself.
Fuck around, get beside yourself. I know.
What's up with the dick in my hand?
If we had a list of like what is like the most savage like or out there like opening song lyrics, it would be that one.
It would be that.
Because like
Mystical was wild.
Like Chris Brown let him perform that song like the unedited version, like the with all the curse words.
Yeah, but the whole crowd was like, oh.
I will say he sounds just like he does off the albums. I will give him that. Sounds what just happened? Like him. Oh my Lord.
So both standout wide receiver Tim Patrick and running back Demaric Crockett went down with apparent knee injuries. All right. So the Denver Broncos are going to be 0-17 with Russell Wilson.
Or they could just sign Odell Beckham, who's still a free agent. I'm just saying, but
no, man, the Lions about to come through. Draft day is coming up in 2024.
Quarterback.
No. What's his face? Odell Beckham. Goff. He's a our quarterback's Goff. Sadly.
This is put up a shut up year because if Goff don't do anything this year, I'm gonna say that for sure. As much as I want to say you want to go after a better quarterback, I'm not going to say that.
You need to go after a better quarterback.
With the draft next year, when Bryce Young comes out of Alabama next year, do that. You got
we don't need a quarterback from the draft. We need one. We need to trade for one.
Yeah.
When we traded Stafford for Goff and draft picks, when I tell you Los Angeles went to the store,
they did
for a souped up PS5.
Mm-hmm. And what they get?
And only had to pay $10. That's what happened.
Wait, who did that?
Los Angeles Rams last year. They went to go for a 2 terabyte PS5. Walked in with $10. She's like, hey man.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is that, like, you know, I get the fact that losing Stafford was a big. It was
a steal.
It was a steal. Yeah, I get that. But if you think about it, such like, you know, when you have like those draft picks, and yeah, can they come through if you execute them right? Yes. And with Brad Holmes at the helm, and
a Detroit team.
Can I finish?
No, and you just said a general manager for a Detroit team is gonna make a good choice.
Okay, a general manager who
that's fair. That's fair. No, that's fair.
A general manager for the Lions, who was the general manager as to why Seattle was the leader of boom and won a Super Bowl, mind you.
Yeah, but that was back when he was good. He's washed up, Brad Holmes.
Bro, he's still good. What you mean?
No, bro.
I trust the brother, okay?
I don't trust nothing. I don't even trust our GM at the Pistons.
No, that's another story. But we'll get to that later.
Who knows our GM now?
I forgot his name. I shook his hand like 8 times.
God damn it, man.
Sorry.
Because it was Dumars, then it was Lambeer, right?
I don't give a fuck about Joe Dumars.
Or was it
Joe Dumars. I look at that collapse video every week.
Yeah, Bill Lambeer don't. No, he's a coach in the WNBA, I believe.
He just won a championship.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to the brother.
Shout out, yeah. Even though he's not a brother, but anyway,
be a brother.
Speaking of brothers,
he'll always be a brother.
Speaking of brothers, shout out to our brothers working for JetBlue and Spirit Airlines, because they're now coming together to make, I don't know, so JetBlue's buying Spirit, so it's gonna be a bigger JetBlue.
Yeah, it's now the 5th largest airline carrier in the United States, behind
which is crazy. Which is still crazy.
Behind Delta, like this is in no order. Behind Delta, Southwest, American,
United
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they bought them out for almost $4 billion.
Yeah, I forgot about JetBlue, to be honest.
And mind you, this is the same Spirit Airlines who backed out of the deal to merge with Frontier Airlines.
I don't blame them. Because Frontier for some flights wherever you go is actually worse than Spirit.
That's saying something.
Yeah, I don't know if I could fly Frontier.
They're gonna take you to the last Frontier if you get on that bitch.
Be like, look, man, I was just trying to catch a flight from Detroit to Atlanta. I don't know how the hell I ended up in space. I'm here though.
They're like, hey man, you at the moon, man.
There's no runway. Take me home. They go, no, we can't do that. I'm sorry.
We can't really do that. We gotta wait till the moon gets right here, so we can go have a straight flight back.
Like, okay, no, look, we can fix this. We're gonna slingshot around the sun. No.
Wait. What if they did that? What if they did a light year? You come back, everybody's dead.
Bro, hell no. I'll be like, I'm out.
Like, damn.
Be like,
they did it great. They did it right in that Disney movie. They had the science part of it. I was like, they did it right.
For Lightyear?
For Lightyear, when you go around the sun that fast and come back around, I was like, yeah, they did it. My man was like, let's keep going around the sun. Like, she's gonna die if you keep going around the sun. Spoiler alert.
I still need to see Lightyear.
Oh yeah,
I heard a lot of really mixed reviews around it.
It's, if you're expecting Lightyear, Star Command, the cartoon, you're gonna be really disappointed, because kids don't know about that.
They really don't.
Kids really don't know about that cartoon. Saved my life.
Look, Star Command was the shit.
It still is.
It still is.
Star Command still is the shit.
I watched it yesterday with KJ. She was like, I like this show. I was like, all right. She can't speak yet.
She said that. She said that to you.
She didn't say. She's only 4 months, but she was smiling and laughing. I was like, all right, I got it.
4 months, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been a father for 4 months, and it's kicking my ass.
God damn.
I was like, you pooped again, shit. No pun intended.
You shit again? Shit.
No pun intended.
Oh my God.
Speaking of shit, please pray for the people in Vegas. They just had a quote unquote monsoon. They had flooding, flash floods because of rains and stuff. And they had floodings in Kentucky, which the death toll has now risen to 32 people. So please pray for those people. Another thing about shit, they've had rumors have been going around at our favorite park in Sandusky, Ohio. There are markers on the beams for Top Thrill Dragster, y'all.
Now wait a minute. Wait just the damn minute.
There are markers, demolition markers.
There's no way
for Top Thrill Dragster.
There's no way
they're gonna take down the dragster.
They're probably gonna take it down.
Why?
I mean, to be fair, it broke down like every 5 minutes.
I mean, it did. I'm not really 5 minutes, but it does have some downtime every day.
Wait, like I remember standing in line and it broke down twice, and I was like, all right, I'm going to a different place.
Right, and then a piece of it fell off of it in the 2021 season, and now it's not even open for the 2022 season.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, okay, but to be fair, anything that moves that fast and has to grip that tightly onto a rail like that is going to have issues.
It's going to have issues.
I mean, yeah, but honestly,
it's going to have issues.
I will say, like, if you think about it, like, you know, as Kris and I have experience working at Cedar Point, or as AKA the Firefly Funhouse. Most of the time, you know, drags is like one of the main.
Did you just say LOL? Hold on, pause. Did you just say LOL?
He did.
That's when I feel like laughing, but I don't feel like laughing because it's sarcasm. But it's okay. LOL.
But anyways, knowing that drags is like one of like the top main like attractions at Cedar Point and such, it would be like a big loss. But then again, you still have Millennium. You still have Valraven. You still have Steel Vengeance. You still got Maverick.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. You said Valraven, which means your whole point is just negated. And Valraven is the weakest right there. The weakest new ride. It's the weakest dive coaster in the world.
I'm gonna say though, I think the last time I was there,
it's still Millennium. That's the best one.
No, Steel Vengeance is.
I think the last time I was at Cedar Point, let's see when it just opened. I want to say Valraven had just opened because that was
2015, 2016, right?
2016.
Yeah, because the Gatekeeper opened year before, right?
No, Gatekeeper opened in 2013.
Yeah, it was.
Because that was my first year at Cedar Point when Gatekeeper first opened.
And my first.
Okay, because I remember. Yeah, because I remember going and be like, man, because I went to Cedar Point and there was no Gatekeeper, and then I went to Cedar Point and I was like, I get it. It's got the keyholes and it's literally the. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Remember when they didn't have Gatekeeper? Those were the days, man. You had the Space Needle, you had Demon Drop, wait, hold on, here we go. Disaster Transport.
Damn. Remember when when Rougarou was the Mantis? But it's basically
yes, I do, but
yeah,
I like
remember that.
I do. It's based. I tell people it's basically the Mantis, but you're standing up. And it just changed the paint. That's literally what it was.
That's all they did. It's a way better ride.
It's the same track, right?
It's the same track. I would give people think just because they look at it, it's like a really scary ride. I would put any beginner rider on Rougarou.
I agree.
It's a smooth ride.
The
first drop is not that bad.
The very first roller coaster I rode was Mantis. So yeah,
it's a smooth ride, isn't it?
Gatekeeper's a smooth ride.
No, Gatekeeper's a smooth ride, as in smooth. Rougarou is a smooth ride. You know that first drop when you feel it in your stomach and you feel it. You don't feel it on Rougarou. You're just going down.
Now I will say, if you want the bumpiest ride at Cedar Point, without question, the undisputed king, the undisputed.
You better say the right ride too, because if you say it right, I'm going to fall out.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Drum roll. Go ahead.
Magnum.
Thank you.
The bumpiest ride at Cedar Point by far.
If you sit in the second, if you sit in the first car, the first three cars with your seatbelt loose as hell, you might hit your head in the tunnel. You might hit your head because you'll be flying.
Oh shit!
Those lost bunny holes. You go like 70 miles an hour, and the hills are like this, not like this.
And then
this.
Right.
But like, shit.
I will say, like, if you know what, we should do that. We should do like a great debate. So,
which one's the Western? Is that the Magnum or the Maverick?
Maverick.
Maverick.
That was the first year I went to Cedar Point.
Ooh, 2007.
Yeah, 2007. Yeah. Now,
no, my first year was 2006. That was when the Skyhawk opened. Remember Skyhawk?
My first year going to Cedar Point was 2003. What is that?
Okay.
I can't remember what was. Cause like Dragster came in 2004.
No,
Millennium
Dragster came in 2003.
was it? Oh, shit, you're right. Let's see, Millennium was already there for 3 because that opened in 2000. Mm-hmm. We should do a debate about that, like a Cedar Point ride, like tier list. We should do that.
Oh, we doing it. We're gonna do it again because we did it like in 2020.
A tier list,
but now there's way more rides, so now we gotta do it again. We got to update a tier list.
We should give Witch's Wheel its own category because that right.
Witch's Wheel deserves to be in the bottom, below Corkscrew, because my cousin Dominique, shout out to Dominique.
That's it. That's all it is.
She made me get on that ride 3 times in a row. After I just had a whole bunch of food.
Ooh. Oh no.
The rest, you know how you walk at a Cedar Point? You walk, from the front to the back. Witch's Wheel's in the middle, right behind Dragster.
Yeah.
You know how many rides are after Dragster and Witch's Wheel? You got Magnum, you got Millennium, you got back then when it was open, Mean Street, you got Maverick. I was sick for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Now
I hate you,
what I will say about Witch's Wheel is such as like you don't want to get on the ride you just ate. Now Gemini, there's that one drop. And
Gemini
is a sleeper.
It is.
Gemini's wooden, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gemini's wooden. Yeah, but that one put my leg to sleep.
It's like the second.
Your leg to sleep.
It's like the second drop to where you got like that beam. It's like that second part where you had like that second drop where you got the beam right there and you feel like you about to die.
Oh, the cutter. Yeah.
Oh shit.
They have a cutter. The first drop is the sleeper part. You didn't think it's gonna be like a kiddie ride. Like, oh, this is cool.
Hell no.
I was like, I'm gonna put my hands up. Let's put my hands up, shit. And then it's the steepest drop ever. She's like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I was like, because I remember it's like I'm a 19, 20-year-old grown man. I can do this no problem. I've done roller coasters. I've done thrill rides. I got this. I hopped on the Gemini and I was like, okay, we're going up. All right, it's a wooden coaster. I know they can't really do loops. They don't really go that fast. It's fine. Okay, I got this. I was like, oh, we're on top. Cool. And I looked down and I was like, oh,
it's a steep drop. That drop ain't no joke.
I just remember looking down and being like, "Oh shit!"
I was like,
"What's another? Wait, what's it?
Like we've miscalculated it. I made a terrible mistake.
No, every time I go, I miscalculate because I'd be like, "Raptors drop ain't that bad," and then I go down and I'm like, "Oh, Raptor, what I get myself into?"
Real talk, Raptor is like that first drop. If you're like in front row, that first drop is like, oh shit.
Every time I get on, I'm like, this ain't shit. But then I go higher. I'm like, oh, we are kind of high.
Yeah, I'm like,
how tall is this again? I thought it was a little shorter last time.
Right.
That's when you sit there and go. That's when you sit there like that's when you start going over the drop. Everything stops. The freeze frame hits up. Hey, yeah, that's me.
Wait a minute.
Wonder how I got in this situation.
Wait a minute.
Mistakes were made. Miscalculations happened.
Cedar Point is the only place where you find out niggas don't know their geography. They be like, niggas, that the ocean?
God damn. Good grief.
I'd be laughing my whole way down the hill. I'd be like, man, that was funny. My guts are in my mouth, but that's funny as hell. Especially on Raptor or on Power Tower. When you go up the green one, slow as hell. You look at the lake, niggas be like, that the ocean? What the fuck?
We do.
So many good memories at Cedar Point. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got to talk about on what you do in Detroit. Actually, we got one more thing. We got one more thing.
Oh Lord.
We do?
Oh no.
So the MSP, which is the Michigan State Police, they post when they're gonna do like crackdowns on speeders and speeding on the freeways. So this time it was Southfield
which is a good thing. That's a very good thing.
Yes, it's a really good thing. But this time it was Southfield Freeway's turn, M39 on the west side of Detroit. Oh. And they said, hey, we're gonna be cracking down on people going fast. So the number one excuse for people who got pulled over was, don't nobody go 55 on this bitch. Don't nobody go 55 on this bitch. No one goes 55 on Southfield. Even old ladies, they go 75.
If we're being honest.
I mean, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. That's true, though. That's true.
I can understand the lodge because there's curves and turns, but Southfield's a straight line. Let us go 70. There's only one curve on Southfield, which is in Dearborn, which I understand why there's cops. That's a speed trap, if you guys don't know. in Dearborn, that curve.
Oh my Lord, that's
from Michigan to 94 is a huge speed trap.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one.
They'll be waiting behind the evergreen trees with their big old blue car.
Man,
I'll be like, who are you trying to catch?
Real quick, I hopped on the highway and this cop got on, or no, not even the highway. I was on Haggerty.
Not Haggerty.
Hey, I was on Haggerty the other day, and I was like, okay, I'm just driving. Huh?
They out there on Haggerty too?
No, this was just this was just a city cop, just a regular city cop, and the lane got over. So I was like, okay, the cop was a few cars behind me, and I looked, and in the time it took us to like shift over, and me to look at my wheel, look at my speed, and look up, he had pulled somebody, like he already pulled somebody over. I was like, how do you speed? Like you had to get in front of the cop. Right, like that lane ended, you had to get over the cop.
Mm-hmm.
How did you? I was like,
you think that's impressive? You think that's impressive, bro? I've seen, Redford between like Plymouth and 96 in rush hour.
Yeah,
they will have groups of cars, like a whole group of cars going like 55, 60 miles an hour. The cop will get you, act like he's going to turn around. Speed his ass over from the left lane to the right lane to pull someone over. I was amazed. I was like, I could not go 55 on Telegraph anymore.
Hell no.
Because I would have just been paid. I would just been minding my own business, trying to get like a popsicle or something. This nigga pulled me over. Like, man, I didn't think it was gonna get.
Oh, that's the thing. I know. I said it. I can't remember if we were recording when I said it or not, but just as a public service announcement, if you were on Telegraph. And you go from like 7 Mile out to at least Joy Road, whatever the speed limit says, you go 1 mile under. Don't go over, because they will pull you over.
Don't go at it either. If it says 50, go 49.
No, it says 45. You go 44 and a half and leave it there.
They pull you over. So, sir, you're going 50 and 50. I was like, I'm late for work. Can you go back in your car, please? Thank you. And roll the window up on his ass. And drive away. Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
Please don't become autistic.
Don't be.
I'm not joking.
We got a Nissan Rogue. We got a Nissan Rogue, black male, 3 foot 5 inches, trying to fold dishes. Oh, my bad, Kris. My bad.
Man, I'm like, get it right. He's 3.5 feet.
I'm like, this sounds a little bit too familiar. I'm like,
too familiar. I said 3'5".
I'm talking the Nissan Rogue. Dang,
3'6". Give him that. Give him his extra inch back.
Kris has his whole body in his license picture.
Shut up.
He's like, that's me. That's me, all right.
Sir, I cannot with you.
Anyway,
you got no shame.
I really don't.
You for that.
I have no shame. You know why I have no shame? Because there is no top 10 list this week. We changing it up this week.
Oh my God.
I had nothing this week. I was sick. I was down and out. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do a top 10 list this week. But we're going to do a top 25 list next week. So get ready for that. This has been another edition.
No.
This has been another edition of the KrisCross Corner.
No.
I'm your host, Chris Canty. We had Christopher Bird folding dishes, and we had Walter Quitens. Listen to the next episode. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. It's kind of COVID, so yeah. And we got monkeypox, so please social distance and be nice to each other.